We've come a long way, Kreia. Don't bother getting up.
Ah, the huntress. To come alone. You are braver than I thought. Come close. Let me look upon you and see what the exile's teaching has forged. Which of you wishes to try yourselves against me? As you can see, I am unarmed.
Puta, la caroquea del año, le echaba. Ah, la mierda de pana.
And I get the fool.
Funny. That's just what I was thinking.
De pana, chavo, que estafa. Ay, qué puto, chavo. No, esta vaina es injusto. ¿Dónde va, cabeza de...?
When the exile enters Treyarch's academy, he will be faced with a choice. One path, assuming he survives, will allow him to save his friends, but he shall be the weaker for it. The other route will lead him directly to his place, through the ones that have hounded his steps from the beginning, and he shall have his vengeance. Show him every respect when he arrives in these halls, Lord Scion. This I command you.
Salvar a los amigos. Lo que hay que hacer. haciendo, huevón? Muy cerca, coño. Vivo ahí. Pero ¿por qué se saltan los comentarios? No. Por de tu madre. ¡Hoy! Coño, no me deja. Moriste bien. Holy shit. ¿Por qué coño basta? ¿Ah? Vamos a ver. No, huevón. Ay,
You no doubt have many questions. I would be a poor teacher if I did not give you the answers you seek here now. I never destroyed Atris. She had destroyed herself. I merely stripped away the illusion and brought her truth. Her teachings could not be allowed to continue, and like Malachor, she was part of your past, unresolved. She needed to be some... It was part of your training. Part of what was needed to make... And there must always be a Darth Treya. She loved you, you know, as one loves a champion. You were all that she could not be. Yes, it is all that is left unsaid upon which tragedy... More talk of machines and threats. If you would end Malachor, then do it. But it will not be a victory. And of course you must be willing to die. You may hold Malachor in your grasp, but I hold the answers to your past. Would you destroy us both before learning them? If so, then do it. It is said that the Force has a will. It has a destiny. I wield it, but it uses us all, and that is abhorrent to me, because I hate the Force. I hate that it seems to have a will, that it would control us to achieve some measure of... But in you, I see the potential to see the Force die, to turn away. You are beautiful to me, Exile. A dead spot in the Force, an emptiness in which its will might be denied. I use it as I would use a poison, and in the hopes of understanding it, I will learn the way. But perhaps these are the excuses of an old woman who... always, from the moment you awoke, I have used you. I have used you so that you might... And I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves. I used you to keep the Lords of the Sith from condemning the galaxy to death with their power unchecked. I used you to lure them to Telos, where they could be at last fought and killed. I used you to reveal Atris's corruption so that her teaching could be ended before it began. I used you to gather the Jedi so they could be destroyed. And I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves so they could be killed by the Republic. Perhaps you were expecting some surprise, for me to reveal a secret that had it. There is no great revelation, no great secret. No, there were not. In times past and in times future, there are Jedi who will stop listening, and those, as in the past, but no Jedi ever made the choice you did. It was a mistake to try to make you feel it, but there is truth in you. I have thought of this moment, and I wondered if here, at this ending between us, if you would care enough to try to save me. If I wanted you to say those words. But I do not want your mercy. I want you... Indeed. Perhaps it is merely your perceptions of me that have changed. But it has always been timeless to you, this place, and... More talk of machine and of... You may hold my... Would you... I know, but there is more than death. It was difficult to draw you here, but it is the graveyard of the past, where you lost. Now we shall see if you can overcome the... If you do not kill me... You will not show me mercy. I will see you break before you do.
Aquí uno corre. Mierda, 134. Sable, está loco.
You are greater than any I have ever trained. By killing me here, you have rewarded me. Save me. You already have. It is enough what you have done. It is your choice. I had hoped you would follow Revan's path, but you and Revan are different, and you may take one of the ships that orbit Malachor and depart this place, or you may remain here on Malachor and wait for the others, those touched by the Force, who will come into, or you may return to your exile, where your presence will no longer affect the act. There is no dishonor in any of these choices. I only ask that you make the choice without regret. Many things do I see as I gaze here from the... If it matters to you at this last moment, I shall look into the future and tell you of what I see. It is my last gift to you. From what... You travel with them for so long. Feel them through the Force, feel what they feel, hear their thoughts. They were the lost Jedi, you know. The true Jedi, upon which the future will be built. They... She will stop hunting life and instead live it. She was not born to be a predator. She will miss you and think of you often. Her death will occur in many years' time on a forgotten planet. Many battles does that one have left in him, as Revan, and Canderous is a loyal... They will die a death that will last millennia, until all that remains is their code. Atten is, as always, the fool, and the Force watches out for one such as him, I feel. I would have killed the galaxy to preserve you. I would have let the galaxy die. You are more rare. You are not a Jedi, not truly. Their paths are unknown. Even the small one who waits for you outside this place, I sense it. It is because he remembered what lay buried here, this place, its teachings. It paved, and because Malachor, like Korriban, is on the fringes of the ancient Sith Empire. Have we? You thought that the corrupted remnants of the Republic, the machines spawned by technology that... You are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and its empire, the true Sith Empire, rules else. And Revan knew that the true war is not against the Republic. It waits for us beyond the Outer Rim, and he left the Ebon Hawk and all its machines behind. And like you, he knew he must leave all loves behind as well, no matter how deeply one can. Because such attachments are not the way of the Jedi, and they would only bring doom to them. It would have helped had he made her understand, but she was always strong. Because I did not know where he had gone, if he had asked. But he will need warriors, Sith and Jedi, any who can be sent after him into the depths of space. For perhaps you shall go there with him and do battle at the end of all. Instead, I remained here, and now show others the way. The Republic will fall, as it always has, under the care of the herds of Ithor. The surface of Telos will bloom. And complacent and peaceful it shall forget that, but it shall be a home world again to others who will stretch out across. Dantooine shall survive. The community you saved shall be the foundation upon. The Republic shall again establish their presence there and shield it with its forces, and Dantooine shall heal. Nar Shaddaa shall persist as it always, where once the lost and disposed were. Queen Talia shall have a long reign. Onderon shall remain in the Republic, and the Korriban shall be as it always was, a graveyard for the... It, like Malachor, brushes the edges of the Empire that they will remember. You travel with them for so...
Need any company? I mean, I'm not doing anything. Besides, if I'm not around to bail you out of trouble, who knows what could happen. Alright then. Where are we going again? I mean, because last time we were heading towards this mining colony on the edge of space, and there was this Sith Lord, and...